Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Heather, I'm the Yogi, and welcome to day one of my 21-day January yoga challenge. We're going to get started right away. We're going to get started in child's pose. If you have a yoga mat, come onto your mat and come on into your child's pose. But if you don't have a mat, don't worry about it. You don't necessarily need one for this. As you set up your child's pose, you can work with your big toes close together behind you. Let your hips sink down towards your heels and walk your hands forward. If you can, let your head come to rest on your mat. If that doesn't work, you can put your hands under your head, or if you have a block handy, put a block under your head. And your hips can be low towards your heels, maybe they're higher. Right? It's okay. Wherever you are, it's just right for right now. Together, let's take a deep breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale, fill up. And a big exhale, empty out. So as you breathe here, take your time with it. You don't have to force it. There's a quality of slowing down. Maybe as you feel yourself slow down, you start to get a little impatient. Keep coming back to your breath. And you can breathe through your nose, traditional yoga breath, or you can breathe through your mouth. But feel your breath. A big inhale and a big exhale. And here you might even feel your ribs expanding and contracting. And you don't have to hold your breath or force it. But again, slowing down and allowing yourself to pay more attention to your breath. Such a valuable tool in your practice on your mat and in your everyday life. Let's take one more big inhale here. And a big exhale. Now come on up to your tabletop, your hands and knees. Set your hands under your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Knees are under your hips. If this bothers your wrists, you can make fists. Feel your hands on the ground though, and your knees and the tops of your feet. And as we inhale, lift your gaze, lift your chest, lift your tailbone, your belly will drop. And as you exhale, round your spine. Lift out of your shoulders. You can tuck your chin into your chest. As you inhale, fill up, your belly drops. Lift your heart, lift your tailbone. And as you exhale, round your spine, chin towards chest. So just a couple more of these. Cat-cows. Taking your time still with your breath. Taking your time with the movement, really feeling how much your spine moves when we do this. Now come back to your neutral spine, back to your tabletop. Walk your hands a little more forward. Tuck your toes under and come on into your downward facing dog. If it works better for you, you can go back down to child's pose, not a big deal. So we'll just be here for a breath or two. If you're newer to the practice, this might feel kind of awkward. You might feel like you want to walk your feet closer to your hands. Keep a good amount of space between your hands and your feet. Feel if you can lift your hips up, let your head hang down. You're trying to create an upside down letter V shape with your body. Now if there's a lot of resistance in your low back or your hamstrings, you might bend your knees. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Take one more big inhale here. And as you exhale, walk your feet up to your hands. Set your feet, they can be together apart. With soft knees, come all the way up to stand. As you stand up, reach your hands up, lift your chest, lift your heart. You can take your gaze up from the ground, lift up, fill up, a big inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let the knuckles of your thumbs rest against your chest. Check in with your feet. Spread your toes apart, lift them up, and then place them back down again. Set your gaze here, lower your gaze or close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And breathe in. And breathe out. You can stay right here, but let your hands and arms come alongside you. Spin your palms forward. This is Tadasana, mountain pose. Grounded through your feet, strong through your legs. Low belly drawing in and up. Chest lifts, crown of the head reaches up towards the sky. We stand a lot. I think we stand a lot. Maybe we sit a lot. But when we're standing, often we're not paying attention to it. So pay attention to it right here, right now. Notice how you have set your feet. Notice if you started hanging out with your toes, can you soften there? Simply by being here, breathing in your body, can you get a little bit taller? Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Once more here, a big breath in. And a long exhale. Now as you inhale, sweep your hands up and reach up. Fold forward, exhale. You can put a big bend in your knees as you fold. Coming into a flat back, a halfway lift. You can bring your hands to your shins, keep your knees bent. Hands might dangle or even come alongside your toes. If you've rocked back into your heels, come a little bit forward to the balls of your feet and lift your chest to lengthen your spine. Low belly draws in and up. Take a big breath in. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, all the way up to stand. Hands reach high, heart lifts. You can look up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back. Inhale, fold forward, exhale. Inhale, again, come on up. I call these half sun salutations. Rise up, fold forward, exhale. Just moving with breath. Halfway lift, inhale. Once more, fold forward, exhale. Inhale again, all the way up. Big breath. Lift up, reach up, lengthen up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Now this time, bring your hands to your mat and step back to a high push-up, high plank position. Once you're here, bring your knees down. Your tabletop, your hands are a little more forward. Take a big breath in. Shift forward. Start to lower all the way down to the ground. And you can adjust a little bit. Walk your hands forward here. Untuck your toes so your toenails are on your mat. We're setting up for a Cobra. Squeeze your elbows in. Ground to the tops of your feet. Begin to lift your chest and lift your heart. Let your shoulders roll back. So you don't have to lift as high as you can. Feel for drawing your chest more forward. Strengthening your low back. Lengthening your spine. And lifting your heart. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, lengthen and lower down. Press back up to your tabletop and come back to your child's pose. Take a deep breath in here. And a long breath out. Feeling your breath, feeling your body. Feeling where you are. Feeling that you can come back to this breath, your breath, at any point during your day, to ground yourself, to support yourself. Let's take one more big breath in, and a long breath out. And you can stay here as long as you like. But that is day one of our 21-day yoga challenge. You did it. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And I'll see you on your mat tomorrow.